Welcome to What's Up Wednesday, everybody. I'm Brent Knight. This week, something came up that kind of got me thinking a little bit, and it brings me back to kind of a funny story. When my oldest son Peyton was in Scouts, he was a senior patrol leader of his troop, which means he's kind of the boy leader of the troop. Now they had a troop meeting, and they were waiting on their scoutmaster, and the scoutmaster didn't show up until about 10 minutes after the meeting was supposed to start. So Peyton, my son, went ahead and led the meeting with flags and started the meeting out. And then Josh showed up. And a little bit later, Peyton pulled Josh aside and said, early is on time is late, and late is unacceptable. I about fell to the ground laughing, but he made his point very clear. And it's kind of funny when you have a 17-year-old boy telling his 40-something-year-old scoutmaster that it's not okay to be late. And he did it with a level of respect, so it wasn't disrespectful. But the whole topic, really got me thinking about leadership. And I don't care whether you're a safety leader, you're in management, whatever your role is, it's important to be early. And I've always taken a lot of pride in showing up at a minimum 10 minutes early to any meeting or any kind of event that I'm attending. The last thing that I want is to be late, because I know that being late represents me disrespecting other people who are taking the time to meet with me for whatever reason it might be. So ultimately, I think there's a great lesson learned there. And that is, if we're going to be in leadership, and even if we're not, it's just common courtesy to show up on time. And as we've already established, on time means early. On time doesn't mean you walk in the room for a 7 a.m. meeting right at 7 a.m. I think you walk in that room at 6:55 or 6:58, whatever it might be, you're there a few minutes early. If you're in leadership, I think you need to probably be the first one in the room and oftentimes be the last person to leave. So think a little bit about the importance of being on time and the message that it sends everybody else. I respect your time. I appreciate the time to be spending with you. And the reality is that I'm honoring that respect by exemplifying or setting an example that I'm going to show up on time to that meeting. So think about that one, share it. It's a great topic to remind people, and we'll see you next Wednesday.